Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Here you will see how to set up all these wires with this controller, and then we'll use this button to control this, okay? And at the same time, you'll learn how to write this piece of code so that you'd be able to click on a button and control the LED light. As you click on them, it would blink. Let's continue. Okay, so here we see our push button, and the push button has the 3 pins, as you can see. The first one is the VCC, which is power, and then we have the ground one over here, and in between there is something called out. So here you might not see it, OUT, out. Okay, the middle one is called out. All right. Now over here I have this Arduino board already. So I have three male to female wires. They're connected over here. So these are all male to female wires, as you can see actually. But anyway, so I'm going to redo it from the scratch. It doesn't matter. So over here, I'll take one male to female jump wires. And then first I'll connect over here the very first one over here, this one. Okay, so this is VCC power button. And I'm going to connect this one to Arduino power voltage 5 over here. Okay, so make sure that that is voltage 5 over here. And after that over here, I'm going to go for the middle one, which is out button. So I'm going to push it inside over here, and it has to connect to D2. So D2 refers to the buttons, the pins over here, digital buttons or pins actually. And then over here, number 2, as you can see, this 2, the second one, so 0, 1, 2, this one. Okay, I'm going to connect over here, make sure that the connect is rigid and strong. Okay, just like this. Now maybe you can see it carefully, clearly that it is connected to. And then the last one is ground pin. So I'm gonna get it from here and then connect to it any of these 2 ground pins. So let's go ahead and do with this one. Okay, so this is the setup that you need to do to make it enable when you click on this push button. But of course, now it's not going to work because we didn't program it. So next step, we'll see how to program this. You can see that I have connected my Arduino board over here with the power source, and then it's connected in my PC. And here is my push button, as you can see. Now, of course, if I click on the push button, nothing happens. So the thing we're trying to achieve here, you see a LED light over here, which is with pin 13. The purpose is if we click on this like this, this LED button is supposed to go up and down, which means turn on and off. Okay, so our purpose is to do that using first Arduino sketch. Okay, now the sketch is ready over here. Now let's see how it should work. Okay, so the first thing I want to do over here, since your board is connected, make sure that you click over here. So it's gonna, once you click on this, it's gonna upload this code to our Arduino board. So let's go ahead and do that. So hopefully over here it should be uploaded. As you can see over here, compiling. So the thing you should do right now is click on this over here. So it's going to compile. So first it would compile, and here it says it's done compiling. And then we're going to click on this button over here, and this button is going to upload the code to our Arduino board. So let's click on this, and here it says that uploading. And during uploading here, we'll see that these buttons, they blink. So each time you upload something on Arduino board, they're supposed to blink. Okay. Now since the code has been uploaded over here to our Arduino board, now if we go ahead and click on this switch over here, we'll see that this one blinks. Let's go ahead and check that. As you see that I click on this and it blinks. That's how it works. So we're gonna go through the code very quickly. While over here you do see that our pin button 2. Now the pin button itself is actually getting voltage from our switch button, and then we want to work on the LED pin 13, and currently the button state is 0, which means that actually it's not lightening. Now at first we do some setup, and to set up for pins in general you use the function called pin mode, and over here we are saying that button 13, it would be responsible for doing output, and then pin mode, which is refers to button 2, it would be responsible for getting input, which means that when you click on button Arduino, this push button, this button would get input to the Arduino board. All right, so this button over here reads the, because we have digital read, so we get the input from the button, which is button 2, and we save it in this variable, the one that we declared at the top. And if it is high, which means that if you clicked on the button, then we'll turn on the LED light. Okay, so here LED pin, which is 13, and high means that turn it on, and we pass these two values, or these two arguments, to this digital write function, which would make this LED light to turn on. If we release, then it would be low. Okay, so button state over here, if we release the button, then actually the state would be 0, so which is not high. If it is not high, then we turn off the light. So that's how it works. Okay, all right, so in the next section we'll see how to do it with Flutter code to blink this using Flutter button, not really this hardware code. Okay, so if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button.